The channel. Thank you for joining me and thank you for your continued support. So Nigel Farage set out their economic plans for the Reform UK Party, and there were some things which they have backtracked on a little bit, and some things which some people believe isn't going to be financially viable. But anyway, some of the things they talked about was the two-child benefit cap. Now they've said that they would probably remove the two-child benefit cap, but only for those who are low paid and where both people are working. So, where both adults are working. So it's going to be difficult, isn't it? Because obviously if you've got a mum who's a stay-at-home mum or a father who's a stay-at-home father, it's going to be difficult, isn't it? Because then you're not going to get that two-child benefit cap removed. So you're both going to have to work if you want to get the two-child benefit cap removed, which seems a bit weird, because if you're both working, you're probably going to spend any additional money you're getting on childcare. But anyway, they haven't announced much about childcare. Secondly, Nigel Farage believes that the minimum wage for young people is probably too high. He believes that it should be lowered, especially given the fact that the national insurance contributions begin at £5,000. So I would say if you're trying to get young people into work, lowering the minimum age for young people is probably not going to be a good way to get them into work. Now obviously I'm sure they're going to be planning to cut benefits for people under a certain age to kind of force their hand to push them into work. But I think all it's going to do is cause more trouble, especially with the skyrocketing cost of living at the moment. It's going to mean that young people are going to be earning a wage and it's not going to pay for anything. In fact, they're going to be in a deficit. The third one is that they were unclear on pensions, about what the pension is going to do. They said that they can't project what's going to happen, even though they believe there's going to be a general election in 2027. They believe that the financial situation will get so dire that they'll call an election in 2027. But they won't talk about pensions because they say it's difficult to project what's going to happen. I personally think they're probably going to get rid of the triple lock because it is very expensive. They want to get rid of benefits because it's very expensive. So I can't imagine they're going to be keeping the triple lock. I think they will probably get rid of it. But of course, they haven't said anything specific to say that. It's just my feeling, the fact that he hasn't been a bit more committed on what he's going to do with pensions. I think they're probably going to probably going to get rid of it. But it just seems to me as though, yes, he's saying he's for business, but is he for business at the expense of employees? Which seems to be the case, because he's talking about boosting businesses and boosting entrepreneurship and things like this, which is a good thing for the country, for the economy. But if it's going to be at the expense of the working people themselves, i.e. if he's going to be lowering the minimum wage and things like that, that's just going to be good for business and bad for employees. But anyway, let me know down in the comment section what you think on this. What did you feel about his announcements? Do you think that did you genuinely think they were good? Or do you think that there was things in there that just don't add up? Let me know down in the comment section what you think. Please do subscribe if you've got this far, and I'll see you next time.